Let's go. So 1-6, this was talking about the different polygons, classifying the polygons, so you need to know all the names, right? You need to know the difference between convex and concave, and you need to know the difference between regular, equilateral, and, what did I miss? Equiangular, right? So one says draw a convex hexagon. A hexagon is how many sides? 6. So you just had to draw it in which it would connect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like that, where it doesn't cave in, right? You can't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? That would be concave, so it can't cave in like that. That's the difference between convex and concave. So nothing like this, something like the one at the front. It didn't say anything about it being regular or anything like that. You just had to know that it was 6 sides. Remember that the side lengths can be curved, right? They can't intersect more than 2, and they can't intersect less than 2 at the endpoints. Number 2 says this figure shows the tiles on the kitchen floor. What type of polygon are the tiles? They're quadrilateral. And then it says, are they regular polygons? No, okay? These sides definitely don't even look the same. So this one matches this one matches this one. And then the angles, same thing. Like maybe this one matches this one and this one matches this one. But they'd all 4 have to match. And then number 3 says this figure is a regular polygon. Find the length of each side. So if it's regular, we just said it means all the sides and the angles are the same, which means this would equal this. So I say x squared plus 6x equals x squared minus 10x plus 32. Subtract the x squared from both sides. It's going to cancel out. 6x equals negative 10x plus 32. Add the 10x. 16x equals 32. And then divide both sides by 16. And I get x is 2. Is that my answer?
Yeah.
No, why not? I got to plug it back in. Don't let that be something that stops you from getting a good grade, okay? Make sure you read the directions. Find the length of each side. So I can take it. Does it matter which side I plug it into? What happens if I had an extra 5 minutes on my test? Plug them in both. Check it. So that one is 16. 2 squared minus 10 times 2 plus 32. 4 minus 20 plus 32. And I get 16. And it's this time I give you a length, right? It says unit 16 centimeters. So be careful. Don't go through checking every single one until you get to the end of your test. You want to finish your test first before you go back and start checking your answers. You don't want to be checking them and not finish, okay? And don't take a nap. You mean after you're done?
No, yeah.
After you're done and you've checked them all, you can take a nap.
Yeah.
Questions? So this says the 2 vertices of a regular quadrilateral are 0, 4, and 0, negative 4. Which of the following could be the other 2 vertices? I would probably... So 0, 4, 0, negative 4. Okay. If these are vertices, then I've got this, okay? Now it says 4, 4, which would be here, and 4, negative 4, which would be here. It says it's regular, right? So if I do that, what's wrong with that?
Not equal.
The sides aren't equal, right? The angles are equal, but the sides aren't equal. C says negative 4, 4. Or B, sorry, negative 4, negative 4. Same thing but going in the opposite direction. 8, negative 4. And 8, 4. And there's my regular one, right? The lengths of the sides are the same and the angles are the same. And then if you went to D, it wouldn't have worked either. It was actually a straight line, right? Yeah. Any other questions from the homework? Okay, so your review looks like this. The last review that you did, like over the last long weekend, only went up to 1-5, remember? So now you've got 1-6, which is the stuff on the bottom. Actually, it's just this one. My advice is to also look back through 1-6, okay? For 1-6, you need to know what we talked about on your warm-up. You need to know to classify it by the number of sides. You need to know if it's convex versus concave. You need to know if it's regular, equiangular, equilateral. Oh, and if it's even a polygon to begin with. So no curved edges. Every segment has to touch exactly two. I don't know. All right, and then you had ones where if it was a regular polygon and they gave you two sides, or regular polygon and you had two angles and you set them equal to each other. Okay, so that's like the example that's here in 20. Yeah. No, this one says half as many sides. Draw the concave polygon, classify it, and then by the number of sides it has. I actually put it on a grid, to be honest.